Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, one of the most hyped up games of the late 2024 season. When the first trailer initially dropped, people were absolutely stoked. A brand new addition to the Tenkaichi Budokai series, 200 characters, and 3 types to play for. But now, entering into May 2025, the game is almost dead. On some occasions, there's less than 700 people playing actively. So how did this game go from the most purchased in the year of 2024 to the least played in 2025? This is a sort of rant video, so there's no script or anything. We're just gonna go into why, and I have 3 main reasons, but they're also loose, you know, in terms of how I present them to you guys. But first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it out of the bat, like $70. $70 for a video game is so unnecessary. I honestly just it makes me so mad because I know what Nintendo is doing as well. If you guys have seen, the Nintendo Switch games are going to be up to $90, which is they're ruining gaming definitely because they're setting the standard higher, you know? 5 years ago when the Xbox Series X and the PS5 and, you know, the Nintendo Switch Lite came out, the big producers basically just wanted to up the price for no apparent reason, you know? It wasn't for taxes, it wasn't for tariffs, it wasn't for inflation, no financial reason like that. PlayStation just announced that they would start selling their games at $70 up, and then everyone followed suit, including Bandai Namco with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero being $70 at launch. I remember almost having a heart attack when I figured out that they would be $60 instead of $50 when, like, you know, the Xbox One and the PS4 came out. It was honestly like insane to think about. Imagine what you could buy with $60. Well, not much today, but like, you know, back then it was like you had the world in your hands. Now you can't even buy like a pair, like a controller, like Joy-Cons. You cannot buy them with $60. So yeah, $70 for a video game is kind of crazy, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They had almost 200 characters at launch. They had about, what, 10 stages, and they're all pretty mid. No old Tenkaichi Budokai, no, like, you know, no snow biome where the Broly fight took place, no Red Ribbon Army from what's it called? From Super Hero. Just the basics, you know, Namek destroyed, plains, the plateaus, whatever you want to call them, the wastelands. But in terms of the characters, they were pretty stocked on them. So where's the problem? Because if they have a lot of characters, more people will want to play, right? Well, honestly, I feel like this kind of worked in reverse. Let me explain. When you have all these characters to choose from, it kind of feels overwhelming through all of them. You know, you're trying to figure out who does which, and you know, the power systems and all that, like ranking. It also doesn't help that we only have 15, so like, you know, most characters that are actually good and, you know, impact the game cost more than 6. It should be balanced, but it's not. There's a lot of characters that are too high and there's a lot of too low. For instance, you know that Garlic Jr.